Now, I know that around The Voice, the ABC presenters were asked to undergo impartiality training, but clearly that message isn't getting through, is it, Sophie?
James, the impartiality training has failed miserably at the ABC, and I would say that their staff need to do it again because it's not working, and whoever is running their editorial content should be hauled before Senate estimates, or David Anderson should be, to answer what on earth was going on during this coverage, because they have a lot of questions that are yet to be answered.
Now, Sophie, I want to shift gears a bit to a sort of more serious story even than this. Australian journalist Cheng Lei is about to mark a sad milestone of 1,000 days behind bars in Beijing, accused of, well, leaking state secrets, but we don't really even know exactly the nature of the charges. You've done some work on this, as have I. Have you heard any sign that she'll be released at all soon?
Well, James, unfortunately, there's no good news on Cheng Lei's front. Her verdict to her trial has been extended yet again. I reported that in The Australian last week. The earliest a verdict will be given is July. She will reach 1,000 days behind bars on Wednesday. This is a very shocking case for a mother of two who has her two children in Melbourne living with her mother, so the children's grandmother, has not seen Lei for a couple of years now, and there's no end in sight. And the government has to make sure that this changes, and changes very soon, James.
And very quickly, have you spoken to anybody in her family about how they're holding up? Very quickly.
Spoken to her partner, Nick Coyle. He's optimistic, but he's also realistic. And this, I don't think, will be resolved, unfortunately, anytime soon, James.
Sophie Elsworth, it's a terrible story, and we do hope that Cheng Lei has some freedom sometime soon. It's a terrible story. So thank you so much for joining me this evening.